Hey everybody, it's Elisa. I'm a realtor with the Home Marketing Group in Knoxville, and we have new data out for April. So I just wanted to shoot a quick unedited video to just share that with you and kind of some things that have been going on in the real estate market. I did a short about it, so if you just want the straight facts, you can go to that. If you want a little more explanation, here you go. So this really came about when I had a client whose financial advisor told her that she should wait a year to purchase because at that point the housing market would have calmed down, prices would have dropped. And it really bothered me a little bit because, you know, as a individual, you should trust your financial advisor to give you solid financial advice. However, a financial advisor is not an expert on the housing market, and I hate that, we're often not asked about this. So, personal opinions aside, I just wanted to come on here and present facts to you about what is truly going on with the housing market here in the greater Knoxville area. So, my office is in Knoxville. I live in Jefferson County, Tennessee. So I service all of those areas, and the numbers that I'm going to give you also cover all of those areas. So the data came out, and it is actually from April the 23rd compared to March the 23rd. So I'll do another video when the actual end of month roundup comes about, but still you kind of get a gist of where things are going. So first of all, pricing. We saw prices go up in April compared to March. So our average list price in April was $439,900 compared to $419,900 in March. So that's $20,000 higher list price in just 30 days. So that's pretty substantial. But you may be thinking, okay, well, where did they close? Well, that went up too. So in March, things closed at 95% list to actual sales price. And in April, it was at 97% list to actual sales price. So despite all the rumors and the talk about all these price reductions and things of that sort, we're not seeing that here. Our market is strong. Our market is healthy. We have a lot of people still moving in. We're still low on listings, so it's just supply and demand. People don't have to drop prices. And then the other thing was days on market. So yes, like last year we were seeing things go multiple offers in 14 days or less, whatever, 18 days. It's not quite the case anymore. Things in April were on the market on an average of 38 days compared to 43 days in March. So the length of the time on market went down a little bit by about 5 days, month over month. But guys, that's still really a fast moving market. So in a balanced market, a home would sit on the MLS for about 6 months. So 38 days to 6 months, that's still really fast. The other thing to know about that is that is an average, but if you are looking at a home priced between $200,000 and $350,000, do not think that you have that much time, because you do not. That is hands down where the most sales come from in the MLS, and those houses just do not last. So if that is your budget, when you see it come live, you need to be ready to go and see it and make a move. Also, think about that list to sales price. Please, please, please do not expect to see a house come on the MLS and that price point and think that you are going to be able to negotiate heavily or ask for a lot of closing cost. It's not the market that we're in. There's a time and a place for that, but it is not right now. Okay, so the other just quick figures that I wanted to go over is as of this morning when I checked, so today is May the 1st, there was 2,866 homes on the MLS. So that's even less than what we saw the average in April. Now, obviously, that will go up and down throughout the month. That was just a quick snapshot of literally this morning. But, I just wanted you to see where we are sitting at, because know that the lower that number gets, the higher prices are likely to get. Land is a little bit better. We had 4,351 pieces of land listed. So if you've been looking at investing in that, or buying property to build, even if it's going to be a later date, you definitely have more selection. Okay, so for those of you who are saying, okay, Alyssa, like, I get it, prices went up month over month, but what about year over year? I mean, I hear all this stuff on the news, and the numbers that you're given just don't really add up. Well, first of all, what you hear on the news is a lot of opinion. The numbers I'm giving you are straight from the MLS. And second of all, you have to really think about location when you hear these things. So the East Tennessee market is strong, but that does not mean that New York's market is strong, or California's, or, different places, wherever that they're pulling their information from or interviewing people from, could be totally different. But you need to look at the news of where you're moving to and get that data in order to make the most informed decision. So year over year for us, I thought this was really interesting. So the average list price as of April of 23 versus April of 22. You think it went up or down? Well, friends, it went up like a lot. The average list price in as of April 23 was $594,892. April of last year, it was $543,040. So that is a 9.55% change in the average list price. So to go back to like my original issue where I was talking about the financial advisor, there is just no signs that our market is slowing down. We have a lot more jobs coming to the area. We are in the top 10 for domestic migration, so meaning people relocating around the United States. How many of them are coming to Knoxville? We are well up in the top 10 for that. So, when we look at these prices going up, there's no sign that this is going to slow down in our area. How much will it cost her by waiting until next year? It could be quite a bit, as you've seen. Now, I know that people will argue the interest rate, and I get it. The truth is, if you study the history of interest rates, they're not that high, but we did see the most rapid increase in history, so that hurts. Like, that gets to us. But the thing is there's a saying in real estate that, you marry the house, but you date the rate. So houses can be refinanced, but the price point that you lock in, that is your price. That is not going to change. So if you could afford to buy a house today and lock in a rate of, well, let's just look at last year, 9.5% less than what it'll be next year, that's going to be the price for your entire 30 years. You really need to run the numbers of, is that going to be less than if you're paying whatever this, say, 6% interest rate is, and you can refinance that next year. Like, you can't change the price. You can change the interest rate, but you can't change the price. So, all I'm saying is really think about this and just make sure that you are educating yourself on what is going on in your market, before you make these decisions. Your home is probably your biggest investment, the biggest chunk out of your budget every month. And by purchasing a home, you basically press the pause button on that. I know prices are going up all around, groceries, different things with inflation, but when you purchase a home, you press pause on the biggest bill that you have. So, I know everybody's situation is different, and if you have questions and you want to talk about it, please feel free to send me a message, leave me a comment. I'm happy to answer, and we can just break it down for your situation. If you need real estate help in your area, I'm glad to refer you to someone. If you are looking in the East Tennessee region, I'm happy to help you out, or someone in my office. But let's just find out what the best situation for you is and go from there, because it definitely is different for different people. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and please just check out my website in the link below. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.